Ooh. Oh, wait. I have to... Guys, I have to fix myself. Give me a second. Okay, boo. So funny story. I was watching the ad timer to see when the ad should end, and with like 5 seconds left before it ended, I was like, okay, we're gonna go live. I had gotten myself a bottle of Coke, and I dropped the cap with 5 seconds left, and because my room is dark, I couldn't see it. So I couldn't get the bottle of Coke. Or the cap for the bottle of Coke. I'm good at dying. You don't use lights? I do not have the overhead lights on right now. I ran over, switched it on, found the cap, put it back on, and then turned the lights back off. Another fun fact, while this is lagging like crazy, we're gonna come in and lower things. Why does everything want to be... Whatever. We'll turn off all of this stuff. And we'll try it now. We're getting stuttering a little bit. I don't know if that's from loading or from the fact that I'm streaming and using hard drives and stuff to save stuff. But we'll try to fix it. This is Descenders. It looks like it's poppin' loading. Descenders is a biking game where it's procedurally generated and all we're trying to do is complete stages and do stuff. We have 3 different groups that can sponsor us on our single campaign runs of procedurally generated things. One is about stunts. We're not good at stunts. One is about speed, which, I mean, we know me. I'm a speed person. And one is about... I forget. So we're going to be trying to do these procedurally generated levels, which mostly involve going through checkpoints and getting all the way down this mountain in order to do stuff. We have our speed on the side and all of that stuff. As we complete levels in this campaign, we'll get to a boss jump, which is a jump that is very easy to screw up. If we beat that boss jump, we move to the next section. It's basically a bike riding game down a mountain. And I think I'm finally willing to talk about the next batch of videos coming out, because I spent my last 2 hours recording videos. So if my throat dies, it's because I've been talking for the last 2 hours. So I think we recorded 5 or 6 videos. So I think it's technically been like 2.5 hours. I don't know. And all of the videos, I think most of the videos I'm feeling happy about. As I said, I started doing, I started changing up the style and how I'm doing them, with the Rocket League video being the beginning of that change. The Rocket League video that came out yesterday! So I think I have every video up until... The next video that I have to record comes out on March 9th. I have to edit some videos and put them up and create stuff for them and update my descriptions, but I have all the videos recorded up through the 8th. And I have videos recorded up through the 12th, but I'm missing like 2 videos before then. I think the 9th and another one. Oh yeah, I should mention, our goal is to get through these levels without falling. If you look in the top left, you'll see that we have 3 lives to get through this campaign. Every time we complete a bonus mission and complete a course, we gain an extra life. So, yeah, we're just sort of riding down a mountain. I'm not good at this game. At all. First time I played this, it's for a video. I think that's coming out in the 5th. The checkered flags are checkpoints, yes. Finish without letting go of acceleration. I don't see that happening, but we'll try it. Welcome to the mountain. Yeah, if you couldn't tell from the title, I've got coming down the mountain, bow now, bow now, bow now. One of many children, bow now, bow now, bow now. Everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own opinions. Yeah, that was an easy one. Really easy level. You can hit the brakes and acceleration at the same time? I don't want to know. I would assume that I would just go over the handlebars in that case, because that's how bikes work. It stops the acceleration if you hit the brakes. So we stop pedaling if you look. So that's disappointing. Do a 360 jump 2 times. Is that even possible? There's one. Oh, there's another jump up there. There we go. We made it. We did a tabletop. And we don't have to stay on the course or anything. Our goal is literally just to get to the finish line. In case you're wondering. So if I know where the ending is, I can literally just drive straight there. There we go. So far away. Okay, we have 6 health. There's no way we screw up the boss. Again. We're going down this hill. Going down the only road I've ever been on. Okay, so this is our boss track. Basically, we don't have a real boss. It's more we have to go over a harder jump than like everything else, and we have to land it. So at the very end of the level, you'll see that we have a large ramp. So this is the checkpoint. So this is the final run until the jump. That's a little too... Yeah. So... We went a little too fast. And that was awful. Although, I would assume that it would be possible to go around this jump, just like everything else. We're just dying everywhere. I am so good at this game. Yo, I am not good at landing. That would have been funny. That would have been funny if that was the first one I landed, considering how stupid I came down on that. Last life. Last chance. And we overjumped it, but we landed it! Finally! Whew. We have 1 health on the forest. So we unlocked the second area. We have 1 health coming into this area. So just like the previous one, our goal here is to complete a bunch of tracks in the forest to unlock the next area. And if I complete that jump 1 more time, we get a shortcut to here, so we never have to do everything to here again. Finish within 45 seconds. Got it. So yeah, we see more tricks of the trade. I really wanted that health. There's more tricks and things that we need to figure out in this section than there were in the last. So the game gets harder. That's basically it. Get a top speed of 70. Is that even possible? We have rough weather. Rough weather. Nope, not possible for me. Hi, Seb. How you doing? Well, I know how you're doing. COD 4 killed everything on... Oh, okay. We fell off our bike. I'm getting wrecked. Okay, we need to beat the first section 1 more time, and then we can start doing the, starting at the, forest. Tomato soup. Tomato soup. You know what tomato soup goes with? Grilled cheese. I love me a grilled cheese with tomato soup. Do I? Not really. But I can say it and you'll believe it. But now I want a grilled cheese. Boom! That was not a clean landing. So yeah, my throat is starting this stream off a little damaged because I actually should look at how long I recorded. Hold on. That was 30 minutes, that was 20, that was 25. So that's an hour 10. Another 20, hour 30, another 25, and then another 20. Oh, yeah, about 2.5 hours. You grill a literal slice of cheese. I mean, not literally grill because I don't use a grill for it. I might bake the cheese if that makes you feel better. I don't have a grill for it. So I'm so sorry. I cannot land any attempts at doing anything like that. I am so bad at this game. This is how we determine whether or not we're good. Thank you for the follow, Nugget. Wait, is it Nugget or Crazy Nugget, or is it Crazy? What do you want to be called? Hello, how you doing? I'm a little low energy, but I think we call it Cheese on Toast. Oh, Crazy Nugget. Okay, full name, got it. So how's your day going? We're sort of just starting this off, and I'm really trying to learn how to get better at this game and talking about random stuff. Okay, we're just gonna do a regular jump there, cause I tried doing something, a bit good. I mean, that's good. It's better than the alternative, even when it's between toast. Cheese on toast. Yeah, why would you call grilled cheese on toast? It's between two pieces of bread. It's not on toast. It's between toast. Although, I think the thing is, we're not making toast. We're grilling bread to make the toast. And I guess you would call it more of a melt, right? Because you're just melting the cheese. I'm gonna die. Cheese toasty in that case. Is grilled cheese a melt? I am so confused about this. Sorry, you stepped into a conversation about grilled cheese and tomato soup. And we are having a cultural clash between North America and the UK. I say North America because this seems like a Canada and US thing. Guess it's a kind of melt? I'm not even sure. Cheese toasted sandwich. See, when I think of a cheese toasted sandwich, I would think of yeah. That just doesn't sound right at all. It just sounds like we're combining words that we don't need to combine there. Also, I've never heard of that. Although I did hear of the grilled cheese that had a picture of Jesus in it, and then people learned that you can literally grill images into grilled cheese, and I think that killed it. Was it the grilled cheese that somebody sold on eBay? It was the Jesus grilled cheese, and then people learned very quickly that you can literally grill images into grilled cheese. Oh my goodness. Why do we have a pickle? We do not put pickles on grilled cheese. Pickles taste disgusting. I'm gonna learn how to jump over stuff. Was it? No, it's not a pickle. There's no way it was a pickle. Hold on, I gotta look this up as soon as I'm done with this course, because I'm pretty sure it was a Jesus grilled cheese. Maybe it was a pickle, but I don't think I've ever looked up information regarding a pickle ever. It counts. Okay. Was it the Jesus grilled cheese? The most valuable piece of bread is a grilled cheese toasted sandwich, which sold for $28,000 on eBay in 2004. It was a grilled cheese sandwich. I'm not crazy. I don't know why it sold for $28,000. It did. It was a miracle of grilled cheese innovations. I don't know if there was a pickle too, but I know that the grilled cheese sandwich was the one that I heard of. So I didn't go completely crazy. No-hander! I'm just going down the mountain, guys. Yeah, it counts. I don't know how we get into these conversations. What is a fire node? I don't know how we get into these conversations about random stuff. By the way, we're not listening to songs because I think they're all technically copywritten. Oh, good. Are we going to learn about... There was a... Yeah, there was... That's not even like a pickle. That's a pickled jar. I'm so confused. We have a pickled jar with pickles in it, and their shape happens to look like Jesus when you throw them together. But that didn't sell on eBay, did it? He's trapped. Let him out! We are so far off the track. Let's get back on it. I don't know, there were too many hits. Yeah, I know, like, I think after the grilled cheese thing, I remember there being a bunch of, like, knockoff attempts to do the same thing and everything else. That was a backflip. I missed the whole pickle thing. I was stuck on the grilled cheese thing. It could be that the pickle thing spawned the grilled cheese thing. I don't even know. I'm not going to pretend that I paid attention to trends on the internet in 2004. What was I doing in 2004? Playing Pikmin 2, I think. Yeah, no, Jesus' face isn't everything. I don't know why this is the thing that we're all stuck on, is Jesus' face. But, yeah, that's basically what this conversation reminds me of. Hi, Tommy. How you doing? Oh, okay. So we are currently descending the mountain. Was Left 4 Dead popular then? In 2004? No. No, Left 4 Dead was not popular in 2004. The orange box was popular then. Left 4 Dead was an Xbox 360 game, which means I don't think it came out until 2006 or 7. That was bad. Yeah, 2008? Okay, even better. Oh yeah, we missed it a little bit. We got it that time. The last 10 years or more is just nothing to me, apparently. Oh my goodness. Left 4 Dead, like, 2004 was the year that Pikmin 2 came out. Like, Left 4 Dead and Pikmin were not released at the same time. Yo, I want a grilled cheese. I don't know how to get this grilled cheese while I'm streaming. It seems like a dangerous ask. But yeah. Making toast. Butter and toast. Dude, we are dead. I am getting wrecked. It's a strange craving. That's because we were talking about grilled cheese and toast for like too long now. Oh, this starts us back here. Darn it. Yeah, so I don't think it's a really strange craving, and put cheese in it. I don't think you can put cheese in the toaster. I do know some people who will put cheese in the microwave for like 10 seconds to start a melt if they just want it on something, so maybe that. Like, you make the toast and then you put the toast with the cheese in the microwave for like 10 seconds. I don't personally do that, but I have heard of it. It's a thing that can be done. But yeah, you're looking for a nice... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're looking for a very nice, very... What is this? Why does that have a 3 on it? There are 3 players there? Is that what that means? Never put your toaster sideways. Wait, why not? What if I want to shoot toast at people? Whoa, that's bad. But I have scaled trains. Wait, I'm having trouble parsing that sentence. Some students set a dorm building on fire, putting toasters sideways? HO scale trains. I know nothing about trains. Which is weird, considering I think I own Train Simulator. I don't think I've really played it that much. I tried to play it, and then I couldn't understand it, and I gave up. Me and Flight Simulator were the same way. HO scale trains? That makes sense to somebody. Not me. It would probably make sense to somebody that's, you know, that does that. Although scaled trains, I'd imagine with if you have like one of the full things, you can make it pretty interesting. By the way, Red Dead Redemption 2 is like £60 in the UK. That sounds expensive for RDR2 for so long. I don't know how much it is because I already own it and I've barely played it. It's not really the type of game that I stream, and the beginning was really, really long and it lost me. Yes, I think most people would know that Red Dead Redemption 2, the third game in the Red Dead series, was made by Rockstar. Although I think RDR2's multiplayer has basically been considered a failure, right? You know, Run 8? No. No, I don't know a lot of stuff. It's a train simulator. No, as I said, I think I own Train Simulator, but that's the only one that I had. I don't know any other train simulators, train games, nothing. I wouldn't be opposed to learning more about them, but my problem is just getting into, and I learned this with Truck Simulator very quickly. It's expensive to get into those games, so it's pretty, eh. RDR2, I thought mostly held its, just like the hobby. All hobbies are expensive. But yeah, RDR2 holds its value. I think with like every simulator game, I've noticed that they're expensive. And I need to play more American and Euro Truck Simulator. I'm not sure. I think I liked Euro Truck Simulator more, but I feel like it's because when it released and I got it, there was like more of a map to it and places felt different. But I think now American Truck Simulator has a lot more of the US in it. And it's got, they both have multiplayer now, which is like the big thing about why I would play them now. I should play American Truck Simulator again. I should play that again at some point. I don't know. Do you own Euro Truck Simulator or Euro Truck Simulator 2? Very different games from what I understand. I do have 2. I think they also brought the multiplayer over to that. I think it's 8-player. I think I have a Thrustmaster wheel, which is not... I just went back and looked at it. I think it stopped working on me a little bit at some point, or it wasn't being detected for something, but that might have been because my PC was failing. In multiplayer, could you pirate other people's loads? Not really. You each run your own business like you would. You're just in each other's worlds. So you can hit each other, but you can't really steal each other's works. We had a clip here on this channel of us playing, of Nox, Ide, and I playing American Truck Simulator. That might still be here. I think that would have been like a year and a half ago. There's also a video on one of my YouTubes that I made from that same stream. I don't know, I feel like it's could be a fun game to go back and play if we have people, but as everybody in here that's in the Discord and talks to people knows, Ide has a bit of a problem playing games for any extended amount of time right now. Without being completely interrupted at all times. Nobody knows why. It just happens. So, that was good. That was really good. I love it. I have the Estia. I have no clue what that is. We know why. Yeah, I don't know why. As I said, I don't know train scales. It's SD60M. But I don't, well, I mean, the problem is you could say you have it, but that's sort of like me saying that, I don't know, what is something really technical that I have that nobody would know? I mean, I have a Shinkaya Go board. And Go set, but it's currently missing like 20 stones. I haven't used it in a while because nobody else here really plays. And if I just say that, that doesn't mean anything to you. Because outside of your... people outside of hobbies don't really know stuff. So I feel like just saying that, hey, I have this thing doesn't really help people understand what you have. Because here's the thing. I don't know trains, so I don't know what the models are, and I don't know what they represent. And zero gauge doesn't mean anything to me outside of shotguns, in which case you do not want a zero gauge shotgun. You really don't. Although I think gauges are also a thing in ear piercing, right? Or is it? It's piercings, right? Piercings have gauges? I'm not even sure. I am all over the place and just running around doing my own thing. Yeah, I have no clue. I think you can get a gauge, but it's called a zero gauge. I mean, a gauge is just a size. Well, I didn't go through the fire, but I did get through the, I got through the jump just to die. We died it. Welcome back. We've somehow went from grilled cheese to, oh, we need to complete the boss jump one more time. Oops. We went from grilled cheese to trains. Model trains, and talking about how nobody knows what a Shinkaya Go board is. That has like 350 stones. I mean, people here might be able to guess because I played Go on stream if they've been here. But, yeah, probably don't know if I just say that. Oh my goodness, it's Nox. Hi Nox, how you doing? Yo, would anybody like to play Mario 3D World on stream with me? That's my question. But it's massive IRL. But I don't know what that is. It's a train. Also, we were talking about American Truck Simulator, which is a different thing that I can stream. Or I can stream Euro Truck Simulator too, but I don't have as many of the DLC for that. Nox, you don't have it? Why don't you have it? Probably have a Peterbilt 362, but I don't know what that is. They're just trains. Or is it 3D Land? I don't know. Someone that came with Bowser's Fury. Steam Workshop. Get wrecked. There we go, lean back. ATS, but I don't know my trucks on ATS. I have the game and I just drive the trucks. It's a relaxing game for long hauls. Or it's a not relaxing game if you're doing any long haul with Nox on the road with you. Isn't that right, Nox? Vampire Survivors? Oh, that's a scary game. I am not good at Vampire Survivors. Yeah, isn't that the worst part? I have no clue what we're talking about. Real truck companies in real life. I'm the best truck driver. Nox was like... Nox isn't the greatest truck driver, but Ide and I racing the complete things was hilarious. I think we were going to try to do a race in American Truck Simulator where we try to go from one city to another city, taking small jobs to get there, but you had to follow the laws of the road the whole time. And then we canceled that idea because that would have been boring. Like, really boring. Flight Simulator, Train Simulator, a day, no attention span, hobbyist, and trains. Well, somebody brought up gauges as a size, and I said the only thing that I know gauges from are shotguns and possibly piercings, because I think a gauge is a type of piercing, but I don't even know because I don't got piercings. I don't have piercings, and I don't find most piercings to be what I would consider conventionally, or I can't even say conventionally because it's what I consider. I don't find most piercings and tattoos to really be attractive for me. Like, I don't care if people have them, but it's like, I'm like, meh. Gauges how big the circumference of the jewelry is. See, I knew something. Woo! I know more about sclera tattooing than I do about jewelry, though. And we can all thank Suki for that. Well, that's how gauges work, is the lower the number is, the bigger it is. So like a 12 gauge shotgun shoots pellets that are pretty small. 18 gauge is even smaller than that. 10 gauge hurts my shoulder. You don't want a 0 gauge. Come on. Oh, I thought I could land that. What am I doing? What am I doing? So yeah, no, that's basically what we're doing. We're just chatting about random stuff. I don't know, conversations with me end up going all over the place because I don't know, my mind goes in different places. If you like the content, please feel free to leave a follow. The bot says so you should do it. You can also join the Discord to get updates and to talk to people from time to time. I gotta be on there more, but I've been really up and down about being on there recently just because I haven't been feeling the absolute best. And I overall don't like being on Discord that often when I'm not feeling well, because I feel like I bring moods down when I do that. Oh, I am doing so badly on this. Boom. Okay, that was completely unrequired. I don't know why I did that. I mean, I think I also technically have a Twitter that I continually forget about. Okay, guys, we have 2 lives. 2 lives? 1 life? Like 1 or 2 lives to beat this jump. And then we will unlock the shortcut. So when I'm feeling under the weather, I'm not super on Discord. I mean, that's basically it. And lately I've been feeling not 100% a lot more recently. Which is also why we haven't been streaming as much recently. I just haven't been feeling good. We unlocked a new crew member. Woo! So hopefully once we feel a little bit better. Ow. Hopefully once I start feeling a bit better, we'll be on more stuff. I gotta be on Twitter more anyway. I just need to land. I just need to land and get to the end. We need to do the bonus objective. If we don't do the bonus objective, we apparently don't get the shortcut. Yeah, I'm restarting the section to get to the boss jump with more lives so I can do the bonus objectives to unlock a shortcut. Ugh. I'm just gonna go fast. Otherwise, we have to do all of these levels every time if we want to get to the forest, yes. Whee! I'm just descending. Okay, let's just go fast, go hard, go home. Some of those, not all of those. Oh yeah, I did say that I could talk about like the next set of videos that I wanted to put up on YouTube too, but I think I'm good up until like the 8th, as I said. I have a Descenders video coming out from the first-ish time that I from the first time that I booted it up. That was an awful run. I should feel bad. We're gonna get the bonus objective here too, just because I can. Whew. Remembering off the top of my head is really hard. There's a number of different games. And a number of different things that I do. Where's my list of videos? I have, let's see, Rocket League came out yesterday. What time is it? 8:20. Mario Tennis is coming out in like an hour. Wave Rider 64 that we've mentioned. Another StarCraft 2. Then we get into Tetris Effect, F1 Manager, Descenders, Smite, Peggle, Mario Kart 64, and Super Mario Bros. 3's e-reader levels. So that's all of my videos up until, I don't know, the 8th. Oh my goodness. So Zeb is going again. So yeah, for the Game Boy Advance, there was a Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Bros. 3 that came out. which is a remake of Super Mario Bros. 3. They added things like Luigi physics and stuff like that to Luigi. And they added 38 different... What is it? 38 different levels through the e-reader functionality of the Game Boy Advance. And the e-reader functionality is like you went out and bought cards and they unlocked levels. It was basically Amiibo before Amiibo. Through cards. For the Game Boy Advance. And it wasn't the first time that they'd done something like this, and it wasn't the last time they'd done something like this. As we know, Amiibo exist. But on the Switch version, you obviously couldn't use the e-reader cards. So, they just added the levels, although they didn't add the other functionalities from the e-reader. And I talk about and announce some things in a couple of those videos too that I want to do going forward or things like that. So, I mean, if you're ever bored and you have absolutely nothing to do, especially the newer videos, like, as we get through the batch of, like, old videos that I put out, which I think basically run until the 28th, we get better and better and better videos. You can literally probably just sit there sort of like you would on a stream and be like, oh, what's he talking about? I'll just throw this on in the background and listen. Probably. Because let's be honest, we don't need to be paying attention to know that I'm going to crash this bike. Well, I didn't crash it. Yeah, I tried. It was a close attempt to crash a bike, but I didn't do it. I still have 3 videos to record today. Is it 2 or 3 videos to record today? And I'm not looking forward to doing that. It's super sad. Mostly because my OBS has been a mess lately. I've been having trouble connecting it to all of the stuffs. Our goal is to reach the top. I need to have the next 3 videos recorded to stay on my schedule. Wait, what? How do I... Is this block fort? And there's my announcement about it. I'm currently uploading 1 game a day. Odd YouTube channel. What is jumping? Ow, I bumped my head. Yeah, but it's a lot to record at once. Yeah, I was supposed to record like 2 or 3 yesterday, 2 or 3 the day before, and then 2 or 3 today, but I didn't do that. I just recorded them all at once. So I put myself in a bind here. Like, it's only supposed to be like an hour of talking a day, 3 days a week, because each video is only supposed to be about 20 minutes. And then the big thing is, starting in March, I'm trying to separate the... I'm trying to have it be 1 new non-streamed video a day. And then if I have like something that I want to put up from streamed content, that would be a 2nd video a day. Yeah, a couple of my videos ran long today. I think the longest one was like 30 minutes, 31 minutes. And we're hoping the content gets better and better as I progress, because I'm learning more about how I'm doing it, not just doing it, and how I want to do it. I mean, practice makes progress. Sort of. You also have to think, I also have to think about, like, the type of videos that I want to do, and I've already had to scrap one recording because it came out really bad. And go back and re-recorded it, like, the next day. Dude, I am really bad at that. Whatever that was. So there is like a minimum quality bar for some of the videos, especially starting in March. But currently I'm trying to stay about a week ahead on my video recordings, just so that I don't run into like any major problems. I don't know how viable that is, but we all love talking about content creation, right? I mean, it's something that I tend to talk about quite a bit. Yo, I'm in first person. Here we go. I mean, it's worth trying. How many days away is the 8th right now? Today is what, the 26th? So that's like 10 days away. And then if I record the next 2 or 3 videos, that actually means that my schedule is recorded up through the 12th. So it's not as bad as we think. I just need to take those videos and yeah, I just need to actually cut the videos, render them, upload them, which I usually do overnight. I usually have them render and over one night at the end of the weekend, then upload them the next night. Or while I'm doing literally anything else, like if I need to watch TV, if I want to watch TV or something, I'll have them render. Because, as it turns out, like, recording this game, I think the quality is pretty low on stream, right? Like, everything's really fuzzy as we're driving past. The recordings are so much higher quality. Like, even what I'm recording right now is so much higher quality that it just takes forever to properly upload. Well, I mean, the answer to that is just yes. Like, if I come into settings and go to output and just bump this number up, it'll look a little bit better now. Yeah, of course it'll look pixelated. We're going really fast down a hill. It's about the high-speed movement. Check your quality too, because we have up to 720 48 FPS on stream. That was not a clean landing at all. So we should have just increased the quality of the stream a little bit. I'm actually not watching. My preview is obviously not a 720 40p stream. 720 48 FPS stream. I'm previewing at a much lower rate, which is why I see a lot of pixelation. It didn't look pixelated to me. What are you watching on, though? Computer? I had it on 480. 480 will do that sometimes. It hides some issues. Also, 480, I think, is a 30 FPS, which means you're still getting most of the frames. It's really weird like that. Oh, I have to go to Micro Center. Micro Center? Micro Center. Micro Center? I have to go to a Micro Center today, which means I'm probably going to be gone for a while because I have no clue how close the nearest one is. So yeah, I gotta put together a computer for my little brother because my mother was like, blah. I have those. I mean, there's one generally around. I don't know where it is or how many hours it is from here. But I do have to go to one. We're gonna bail out of that jump. It's a massive computer and tech part store that exists in some cities, but not many. I know there are a couple on the West Coast and a few on the East Coast. But I think in the middle there's some problems with there being much fewer. Okay, let's try this again. Just be on the East Coast. They're all over the place. Oh, we landed that somehow! I'm amazing! Get wrecked! I might look to pick up a couple of things while I'm there for the computer to make it better to streams. I mean, there's not a whole lot that I can get. Like, the only things that I could get are like a better GPU or things like that. I can't upgrade my CPU because my motherboard is outdated. Which means if I wanted to update my computer, I would have to update the motherboard first, and then the CPU. It's really sad going to a computer part store and the only piece that I can get is a GPU that would be an upgrade for my computer, but I also don't really want to get it. Gotta get a new video card eventually. Ooh. I mean, you wanted to do streaming, right? You wanted to be able to stream stuff. The question is, what did you want to stream? Because most of streaming is CPU, not GPU. Like, I specifically have... Well, I'm using a Ryzen 7, so not... Not the Ryzen 5s. So that I can do everything. I will say, if you want to make video content from your streams, which is definitely something I would recommend doing, if you're trying to grow the stream, then I would say probably crafting and stuff too. I would look into a capture card then. You can get... Well, capture cards are all over the place. If you want to get a good one, I think they're like $250 to $300 for things like cameras. It depends on the quality of the camera that you're using too. But for most of that, that's not video card related. Because like if you have a camera, your camera is already doing the work. I have no clue what that is. That probably doesn't help. These go up to like $4,000. And I know nothing about them. I forget what number it is. I need a cam link for it. You don't necessarily need a cam link. There are there are actual capture cards where not, well, I guess, yeah, a link, but you want something that'll pass the video into a streaming software, and there are quite a few of those that exist. The question is, which ones do you go for? Because if you actually have money and you want to do stuff and you know what you're doing, you can bypass using Elgato. Elgato is mostly like stream end stuff. That's not, it's not top end at all. You can get much better than Elgato if you're willing to spend an extra like $150. Oh, really? Elgato makes their name off of branding streaming equipment. But you have to remember that using cameras to shoot television and get things into that is not a new thing. We've been doing this for a long time. There's equipment that does all of this for television level productions and not just streaming level productions. The problem is you have to pay television level prices for this stuff. I'm trying to think right now of, I think you can get a couple for like $300 a piece that some like really fancy people make. If you're not going to use YouTube, if you're not going to do YouTube, it's probably not worth it. I will say that. It's like, if you're starting off and you just want something, the cheaper stuff is probably better. But for streaming, and it's the same thing with everything else, you're not going to stream in 4K on Twitch, so you don't need to have the quality to stream in 4K on Twitch. If you want to stream on YouTube, you can stream 4K on YouTube because transcoding is a thing on YouTube. So you can't use all of the quality that you get from having better equipment in streaming. That's why I say the equipment is more for YouTube videos than... that's a tree. It's more for YouTube videos than it is for streaming. And even then, before you touch anything with upgrading quality for a video, I would definitely say try to get some sort of microphone setup that sounds good. Upgrade your audio and your lighting before you upgrade your equipment. For like video quality. Especially since you said you wanted to do crafts, which means you have to actually have a camera for the room. Even if it's not pointed at you, you still need proper lighting and a proper coloring and such. But sound is number one always. If I add a slight whistle and distort everything on this, distort all the audio slightly, nobody will watch this stream. Not a singular person. Why? Because the audio quality sucks. Well, I think we just have to take our death there. I haven't made a single one of these jumps. I have professional lights that I use for photos, but I think I'm going to look for something else for stream. You have no clue how many people actually set up massive lights. They have a designated stream spot, and then they have the lights sitting there, and you just turn them on when you're going to start streaming. Like, there's a lot of people who do it. I still have not seen the boss of the forest. We are pretty mediocre at this. Let's go. But yeah, no, equipment on wheels is a pain. If you can if you're gonna try setting up equipment, having a designated place that you never do anything else in is probably the only way to do it. But if you're not, obviously if you're not like making enough money for it to be a job, you probably won't be able to justify having a dedicated space for it. Basically a set for it. And as I said that, you're talking about the same thing. Somebody really likes running in the trees. Yeah, I know. It's great, isn't it? Just don't want to have to sacrifice my floor space. Yeah, that's exactly the thing. Like, if you're making... I look at it like this. If you're making YouTube, like actual YouTube money, making content, you can literally afford to like rent a place where you do your streaming or your shots if you want to, or get a larger room, or even like just dedicate a room to it. I think the problem here, though, is, like, your room is set up with the PC on one side, the crafts on the other, but is it set up for the crafts to also have technical equipment, including microphones, light, and cameras for all of it? Because that's the big problem, right? When it comes to streaming. Shouldn't be an issue to add in. I'm thinking that I would want to add a ceiling mount, with one of those cameras that you can swivel because I'm crazy, or that you can control to automatically move. You get tracking on it so it follows you. I'm crazy though. Setting that up sounds really fun too. Like if I had all of the infinite money, my streaming setup would be so hilarious. I'm already like trying to figure out if I can get a second PC just to stream off of. And like the full setup for like, if I can do everything. If you're a VTuber, you don't need crazy cameras. Nox, if I had the infinite budget, do you think I wouldn't be doing IRL content too? I would be crashing cars into stuff for views. I don't care. I don't need to purchase any cameras. Yeah, it's gonna mostly be the equipment that you need to use the cameras in real time, isn't it? That, and you'd probably want, if you wanted to make it as easy as humanly possible, I would have two microphones. I would have one that you use for like gaming and stuff, and another one that you use for like crafts. Maybe make that one a lapel mic or something, or a shotgun mic if you really wanted, so that you didn't need to have it all the time. Just so that you can move around and still use it. Because like my microphone, we've heard it when I tried to play Switch Sports. If I move from the mic, you can't hear me. What's a shotgun mic? It picks up everything in front of it. So if you live in a place with any amount of noise, do not get it. But if you have a quiet place and you're setting up to do it, it could be one of the best ways to capture your sound. They tend to run a little bit more expensive. Hold on, I'm freaking out down this hill. Oh, dead. So I have a mic right now, but I'm not sure I want to use it. Or I might use it for a craft area. Which mic do you have? Blue Yeti. I can see why we would avoid the Blue Yeti like a plague. If you have it, then I wouldn't use it for crafts, if I'm remembering the Blue Yeti well. Because you have to be pretty close to it for it to work. Because if I'm thinking crafts, I'm thinking like something where you might move around quite a bit. And you never want to be like grabbing the microphone while you're using it. So like I never want to like do this and move the microphone around while I'm using it. It just sounds bad. Because I see so many people using them, and the person I bought it from liked it but upgraded, but lately I haven't heard the best stuff about them. I've never liked Blue Yeti. I had a Blue Ember for a while, another mic. It's from the same company, but I wouldn't. It's also a bad mic for what you're doing it. Recognizing is never an issue for me because I don't use USB mics. Had it for a while, so I'm not too devastated. I mean, if you're looking for a USB mic that couldn't be used, and you want to stick with the Elgato thing for easy setup, because Elgato does make setup so much easier. Like, this entire microphone setup took me about 10 minutes for this mic, where my old mic setup, the quality was probably better on my old mic setup most of the time if I used the right microphone. The Blue Ember was not a microphone built for doing what I'm doing with it. I had it because I did other things with it, and if you remember, I had the old karaoke mics that were closer to what we're doing now. Technically not karaoke mics, but I call them the karaoke mics. That were closer to what we were doing, but then I didn't like the quality from those mics, so I switched. It was a popular microphone because everybody wanted it. It's the same thing with the Shure SM7B right now. The Shure SM7B is probably the most hyped microphone right now. I'm also looking at a Rode mic. I don't think I've ever looked at a Rode mic. Mostly because I don't think of Rode when it comes to mics. I think of them. They have a really good board that I wanted that I would have thought about getting. But I don't like them when it comes to microphones unless you're trying to get like outdoor camera shots with a. You can get the ones that literally attach to your camera, but if you're streaming indoors, you don't really want that. Also, because when streaming, you probably don't want the audio coming from your camera anyway. It's supposed to be good for female voices. Most microphones will be fine. Okay, most microphones above the $25 price point will be fine with female voices. You just need to EQ for them specifically because default or non-EQ for most microphones is pretty garbage. So you have to do a little bit of work. I will say there are a couple of microphones above the $25 price point that you should avoid with at all cost. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, they just aren't at all worth the price point. But most microphones will be fine with EQing. Not the Razer. Wait, is it the Razer Siren? Is there a Razer Siren Mini? I've heard good things about one of them, but I thought it was the Mini. I heard that, well, for the it's always this. It's good for the price point that it's at. The Razer Siren Mini is good for the price point that it's at. But I think the Razer Siren is more expensive. I forget. One of them's not worth it, the other one is. Oh, they didn't generate this level. That's always fun. But yeah, there's one that I wouldn't get, and there's one that's like, yeah. But all of these microphones are like of a similar style. I don't know if you realize that. These are all mics that you need to, I mean, besides the Rode, if it's a mounted, like a camera mounted mic, they're all the type of microphone that you would put right in front of you and speak into. Not a cam mounted one. Okay, well that's... Rode had a lot of decent cam mounted ones, but yeah, they're all the same style, and I don't think... I don't know if I like them for... I guess it depends on the crafts you want to do. If you're very stationary, they'll be fine. But if you have to, like, if you're moving around, I don't like them. Because you have to move with them. I guess the next question is how much background noise is there in the space that you plan on streaming in? Like, normally. Oh, wow, I would love to do that. And the space should be quiet. Well, not just in the space, but, like, even for me, like, my brother is on the other side of the wall. So, I can't use specific types of mics because my brother is on the other side of a wall. And like, if I was living in an apartment, I wouldn't be able to use one right now. Yeah, that's the danger though, because no one lives there. So I would even caution against that, because you don't know who could move in there. Because you don't want to get a mic and then in like a month after you start streaming, somebody moves in. It's a house. I mean, as long as it's a detached house, it should be fine. Dude, I am going too fast for this jump. Okay, this time I just drive around it and hope it counts. What I could do is we're almost 90 minutes into this alone, because I need to look up equipment. I want to look up equipment. I'm going to Micro Center. I don't know if they have mics. So we did make it to the canyon for the first time. So after we waste all of these lives, I'm going to look at some different microphones. Yeah. Yo, this area seems fun. Oh, there we go. Now we have it. Look at that. We have one life we're going through. I mean, I'm gonna look up a bunch of microphones and see how and why I would use them. Or if I wouldn't use them. Because again, a lot of the using or not using a mic comes down to its price and the equipment that you have. Honestly, that's a lot of it. Like, I have not one, not two, but 4 XLR interfaces. So I will not get a USB mic. If I wanted to right now, I could set up another 5 microphones in this room at the present moment. You can get a cheap XLR interface if you want XLR mics for like $40. They won't give you the best control, but most of what you're gonna do with them is off of your computer anyway. With that said, they are an added cost, and you're gonna be looking to pay like $100-something for a decent one. So if you really don't want to get into XLR, you really don't have to. But it will limit a lot of my suggestions because I do XLR, so a lot of what I do is also, a lot of what I know is more XLR based. The mic I was looking at wasn't cheap. It's not a question of the price of mics. There are microphones and keyboards that are like $200 to $300 more expensive than other mics and are just hands down like 10 times worse. The real problem is when you're looking up reviews, you never know if anybody is like EQing with it or not EQing. So for example, the microphone that I'm currently using is $100. It's not that good of a microphone. I could hands down upgrade this thing right now if I wanted to. Spend another like $200 to $300 and just instantly have a better sound. But that would mean that I'd have to go back to EQing all of my own stuff. This mic is good for me sitting directly in front of it and talking into it. It has a built-in pop filter, so you don't really have to worry about that. There is a shock mount, which, I mean, if you have the extra resources, I would definitely recommend getting a shock mount because it helps with the I accidentally bumped this. We are not dying on this. So we were going to do this after we died, but we're just not dying. We have 1 life left. Oh, we got our near miss. On to the next checkpoint. Finish without breaking. I mean, I can do that probably. Probably. Ow. I did not. Oh. Rip. Okay, let's change this. Let's jump over to this screen. It didn't save. We're still going down this hill without hitting a button. I don't know why it's not accepting my changes to this. It's like, ill. Okay, there we go. What browser do I never use? We can do all of this in Safari, but we'll see ads. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna run a 1-minute ad just because I can. And that will give me some time to set up. You know what I forgot probably? Was to turn this back on. I'm too lazy for this. Cool. We're just gonna use this screen, and I'm gonna create a window capture, and we'll call it window capture because I'm still lazy. Yes. Okay. What is the microphone that everybody and their mother recommends for streaming? It's this one. It's like a $500 XLR microphone. It's currently $100 off for me because why not? Hold on. I want to figure something out. I don't remember how to turn on private browsing on here. I never used this, but I actually should just run a thing, but that'll probably break my stream again. I don't know. I was gonna run through so that like ads don't show where I am. Where did I put my VPN? Is it not installed on here? I can just set up a VPN on my computer. There are some targeted ads that are, especially like political ads, will show where you are. Yeah, it's a pain. It looks like we should be good. I don't know. We'll try it. Okay. So right now we have a warm, smooth sound. This is XLR, so it's originally a $500 mic. I mean, what else is there to know about it? It sounds decent. I think if we wanted to see how it sounded, we should probably go on YouTube because people, use this mic a lot on YouTube. So here's your shotgun mics. They look a little silly. Sennheiser is pretty well known for them. These are... Here's one. You see it, up this pole, you have this whole thing, and they just capture everything. Everything. And there are some of these that are good, some of these that are bad. What's his name? The Senpai Gaming channel has a really good video on where they test like 30 microphones or something without EQing them. Let's see if we can No. It's pretty recent. I think it's from like the beginning of the year. He reviews a lot of equipment. It's audio gear, because why not do audio gear? That's the Elgato mic that I have right now. There you go. This is the board that they sell, that Rode sells. It's one of like the 2 different audio boards that I was thinking about getting eventually. But yeah, no, this guy does a lot of stuff. No ad. Never ad. It's just the... No, this isn't the one. I was looking for the video. He did a read through with like 30 different mics, and I don't remember when it was, but it was not that long ago. It's this video. He does mics from $15 to like $1,500. Get out of here. I'm trying to see the names. Yeah, here's the Razer Siren Mini.
Fire me like that? Like trash? I don't think so. SpongeBob, is that you?
He's just reading random stuff.
Patrick.
I don't know if that's coming through the right audio thing, but I never know.
They think they can
just
fire me like that? Like trash? I don't think so. SpongeBob, is that you? I've been waiting for you.
It's always quiet.
Because they think they can just fire me like that? Like trash?
Some of the stuff that he reads isn't like...
SpongeBob,
I want
is that
one
you?
there. Oh my goodness. Why am I turning down that? I want mine at 60.
Because everyone's like, would you consider yourself Ye's
BSM 5.8, which is $90.
A little maybe.
What is the
They
Siren
think
Mini?
they can just
$40.
fire me like
I mean,
that? Like trash?
the Siren Mini is not
I don't
bad
think so.
for $40.
SpongeBob, is that you? I've been waiting for you.
Because again...
Because everyone's like, would you consider
these
yourself
are
Ye's
not,
muse? Yeah, a little maybe. What is a muse? I mean, I was Josh Safdie.
A lot of these aren't the most... The Rode
I
Pod
just a
mic.
baby. But you still have to say, okay, mommy. I just a baby. My name is Cha.
There you go. There's the Rode Pod mic. That
Coco,
I am aware
when mommy says
exists
stop,
now.
you have to say, okay. I just a baby. But you still have to say, okay, mommy.
I think the problem that you're hearing with the... that I hear with the pod mic is you need to run a DS. Like, you have to be careful when talking. You need a pop filter, but it doesn't look like it's built for a good pop filter. And it seems to capture, a little annoyingly, the Rode NT USB Mini.
Baby, my name is Cha-Cha. Clop, clop, cha-cha-cha. Chicky, chicky, chicky.
Oh, that sounds
clop,
weird.
Clop, cha-cha-cha.
I don't like that
chicky,
mic.
Chicky, chicky, clop, clop, cha-cha-cha.
It does do a really good job with the P's and the T's, I will say. But it's $100. How much was the... I think the pod mic is better than the Mini, right? So yeah. And here you go. Here's the Elgato Wave to compare.
I had you looking in the wrong section. How could I be so stupid?
It's not the best mic, but...
Okay, I like it.
Like, this is about the... Like, when you're looking at microphones, this is about the quality that you're using to get with most of them.
How old is she?
Except...
Now, why would that matter,
except for the Razer Siren.
I'm going to say no. She's,
that
clearly
sounds
too young.
compressed. Okay, where is our Sennheiser?
Save on groceries at Amazon.
I don't want to save on groceries. I want to look at the Sennheiser. Why do I want to look at the Sennheiser? Because the Sennheiser is the best one. I don't know.
Am I the drama?
So this
I don't
is the
think
shotgun
I'm
mic.
the drama. Maybe I am. Am I the villain? I don't think I'm
But this
the
is
villain.
$1,000.
Oh, no. Our table.
So this is a little above
It's broken.
most.
Pink, pink, pink. girl.
That's a terrible one. So yeah, the Sennheiser is really good, but it's $1,000 microphone, so you'd expect it to be pretty good. The Shure SMB is a good microphone, but it's you can get most microphones. Like this is a blue one.
I actually
I hope if you spend $1,000,
cuss a
it
little.
comes out good.
do you? Also, yeah. What's your favorite curse word? Probably funk. Aha. Ha ha ha.
There you go. If you're looking at blue, there's the Blue Spark doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, a little maybe.
The Shures are all over the place, and yeah. So I guess the big question here is whether or not you're looking for a dynamic or a condenser microphone. I don't think you reviewed the Rode NTA1 on here. Rode NTA1. $329 XLR. You're looking at an XLR microphone here. Okay. Well, these are sponsored. I don't know why they're sponsoring the one. This is Cardio Diaphragm 48. Large diaphragm. Okay, you're not telling me anything. It's a condenser mic. My first worry right now is that it's a condenser mic. Required only. I don't care. Dude, I can get, so this one, $200. Okay, so $200, meaning it's closer to what you're actually looking for. It's the lower end of decent, right? Well, it's the lower end of the scale for microphone costs, because usually your lower end microphones will run between like $50 to like $250, and then you won't see your next massive jump off until you get over $500 for a mic. Our problem with the NTA1 is going to be that it is a microphone meant for a recording studio. So, what's that mean? Well, not a ton. Not a ton. You'll pick up some noise and you'll find it harder to boost the volume with through gain to get it where you wanted to. If you remember my the microphone that I was using before when I sounded really quiet, that was a condenser mic. This one should also sound a little quiet, but should sound a little bit louder than my other one. And when I said that my last microphone was decent, but I wasn't using it for the right job, the right job for most of these is what they show. These are meant to capture a wider range of, well, everything so that you can use them for instruments. It's a powered microphone, so we need to make sure that what we're getting provides phantom power. Which isn't really a problem if we know what we're doing. But if we're new, we have to look out for that. So this is what it is. Can I hear somebody speak into said mic? Sure, we'll jump over to this person. Do you think I read several reviews from streamers using it though? Yeah, streamers do use condenser from time to time. There are good things and bad things about using condenser and dynamic mics. Each one's a little bit different. And again, it all depends on what you're doing. So this is probably closer to the actual use case for this microphone. And you'll notice that he doesn't have to be like right up against the microphone, which means it'll pick up more background noise. It's not really a problem, but it is.
We're going home, she said, 'cause I've got nothing left for you.
Actually.
And come on back, she said, when you know just what.
I don't know if it's how he's singing or not, but it's cutting, like a little bit of the low isn't coming through how I'd want it to.
So the Rode NT1A is an incredibly popular vocal microphone. In fact, I used it on this channel for around a year. So the Rode NT1A is an incredibly popular vocal microphone. In fact, I used it on this channel for around a year.
You need to know where to sit.
However, I have now stopped using it entirely on this channel, other than this video, so you can hear how it sounds. There's a few reasons why I stopped using it, but before I get into those reasons, I do want to quickly say that this is by no means a bad microphone. In fact, it's an excellent microphone. It just doesn't sound that good in my environment. So the first reason I decided to retire this microphone is the awkward pop filter design.
Yeah, well,
so
the
this
pop
microphone
filter is always
coming
the thing.
at a 45-degree angle to me from the side of my desk to do this video. And even if I was sat at my desk and it was coming in from the side at a 90-degree angle, you still could not use this pop filter. And the reason why is that the shock mount is designed with the pop filter mount right at the very front, which means when you mount the pop filter, it goes on the front like this. Now, as you can see, I'm not speaking into the microphone from over here, I'm speaking here. So this pop filter would not work at all. It would be completely useless in this position. This is just bad design on. Now this is the first thing I noticed when I bought this microphone, and I was just like, well, that's a shame, because this is a really well-built pop filter. But it's just completely redundant in my setup. So I ended up buying this sort of third-party foam pop filter, and as you can probably hear from this video, it doesn't do a great job of removing the plosives. And I went through tons of different options trying to find the right pop filter for this microphone, and I just didn't find any. The best ones I found were like those really big pop filters. So your third-party pop filters don't seem to work well for this mic, which is a pretty big thing. Huge pop filter in front of your mic, and I just didn't want that for my videos. The second reason is just the way that this microphone sounds and the way that it picks up certain frequencies. So I've noticed that this really exaggerates
better
highs,
for highs, and
although
it's really bad for lows.
And crisp,
what I noticed in the other
one. My voice. If anything, this microphone does make me sound a little bit higher pitched than I actually am.
I think what you want to do,
that can be edited slightly in post.
Yeah.
However, that's something I don't.
So I'm going to show this because I can. If we have a microphone, and you can do this on a lot of different things, I want to remember how to pull this up. Come on. Okay. So where did I put my display capture? There it is. Okay, so if we have our microphone, we can bring up an EQ, and you can see how, like, on the lower end, it's coming up slowly, and I'm lowering it here. So if I were to turn this off, we would see, like, this part's coming up quite a bit, and I don't want that there. But what this microphone is capturing, you'll see, like, this part's up here is pretty high, and you'll see, like, the nasal areas here. So the NT1 is better for capturing. It's exaggerating these sections at the top. And it's cutting off more of the bottom. This ends up making... This is really big with male voices. But even with female voices, it gives it a little bit less warmth to the voice, if that makes sense. It's cutting off a little bit of that area. and the voice ends up sounding a little bit less whole. I haven't done a ton of work. And by the way, if you remember way back on Hoshi's stream when Hoshi was had the problem with like the little zippy noise at like 1600 and he cut it out right here, and everybody was like, oh, that's fine, and I was like, your voice sounds like mud. Your voice just sounds like mud. That's because in order to cut out 16, they had to cut out a part down here that resonates with that, and it's this section down here that all of these have to work together to make the voice sound good. It might be because I'm on studio headsets and I'm just more naturally in tune with like how voices sound. But if you're just randomly cutting like something like this, and I don't currently have the stream running or the audio, I just turned it on. But like if you're doing this and cutting out part of the top, you can hear how that sounds immediately, which is not good. So if I do it in the other way, it's not as, this isn't as noticeable, right? Like if I come up here, you'll notice it, but if I come down here and just am cutting off here, it's not as noticeable. It's still there, and it'll make it sound a little bit less warm. You hear it right here versus right here. This is a little bit deeper. This is a little, it sounds almost, and that's why when I heard him speaking with the person singing with the guitar, I was like, oh, wait, I don't know if that's how he's singing, but it's missing some parts in here. And it sounds like the NTA is cutting off a little bit of this bottom section of the voice, which again is much more noticeable in male voices than female, but it will still be there. That's my concern with the NTA one, from what I'm hearing. And I mean, he said the same thing. I should note that every microphone that we look at around this price point will have some sort of issue. None of them are going to be perfect. We're just choosing what issues we can deal with and what ones we can't. What is the best microphone for what we're doing, right?
Don't really want to be doing. I don't want to have to spend time editing my voice every time I do a recording with this microphone. I just want a microphone that I can
to be
record,
fair, he could probably do all this in.
Now, some of you may actually prefer how the Rode
beforehand.
NT1A picks up my voice compared to the microphone that I'm using now. But for me, when I hear my own voice back in the edit, I much prefer how my new microphone sounds compared to the Rode NT1A.
And again, this
the third
problem
reason
is probably
the fact
more
that this
pronounced with
microphone
male
picks up
voices
a
than
lot of
female.
external noise. So if it's
And this is
windy
what
or
I
if
was
it's
saying
raining, I have
before.
a window right here.
This is a
and this
condenser
microphone
mic,
picks
so
up
this will
everything.
pick up
Now,
a
that is
lot
not a
more
fault
noise.
of this microphone. This microphone is just not intended for a small office space like this, or even sort of like a medium to large office space. This microphone is intended
It's a recording
for
studio
an
mic.
audio treated room.
Yeah.
Now, if you're a singer or a voiceover artist and you have an acoustically treated room, then this microphone
probably
will
be
be
good.
fine. You probably don't have to worry about any of these things.
Yeah.
But for me, in this setup, this microphone just doesn't give me the results I want.
So, like, if you're going to use this microphone, I would immediately come on to Anywhere, and you can get it cheap, and I would look up acoustic paneling. And you can get, even, like, this is a 12-pack for $25. This is really expensive for these. You can get panels for nothing. And you want to put stuff up, or if you don't like putting stuff up on your walls, you're going to want to get some of these. You don't want to fill the walls, but you'll want to get a couple things. And what you're looking for is just things on the walls to absorb it so that you don't have the echo. And this microphone, it's a condenser mic. It's meant for studio recording, so it will sound a little bit off because it picks up a little bit more. And because it picks up a little bit more, it'll pick up a little bit more of that bouncing, of that acoustics.
So what microphone did I end up getting? Of course, it was the Shure SM7B. Okay, so one thing I noticed while editing this video is that you can hear this kind of hum in the background. And what that is the fan from my Atomos Ninja 5 recorder. Now you can hear this when I'm using both microphones, and that's because I've not added any effects, any noise reduction or anything like that to the audio in this video. So I've recorded 2 samples on the Rode NT1A.
I still
and
have
the
other
Shure
sounds.
SM7B
I have
without the
Zstream
Atomos
up, so
Ninja
I
5
can't
in
hear
the room,
subtle
and
sounds.
hopefully this will make comparing the two a bit easier. When Mr. Bilbo Baggins of Bag End announced that he would shortly be celebrating his 11th birthday with a party of special magnificence, there was much talk and excitement in Hobbiton. Bilbo was very rich
with the Shure
and very
SM
peculiar, and had been the wonder of
the
the Shire for 60 years, ever since his remarkable
The S's
disappearance
sound
and
off.
unexpected return. The riches he had brought back from his travels had now become a local legend,
Ooh, the
and it was
bees.
popularly believed,
I don't like the bees.
whatever the old folk might say, that the hill at Bag End was full of tunnels stuffed with treasure. Bag End announced that he would shortly be celebrating his 11th
So the reason that people
birthday
like the
with a
Shure
party of special
SM7B, you'll
magnificence.
notice it catches
There
a
was
little
much
bit less
talk
of
and
the
excitement
back.
in Hobbiton.
It's built more for
Bilbo
you
was
being
very
directly
rich
in front of
and
it.
very peculiar,
And you'll
and had
notice
been the
that
wonder
he's
of the
got a
Shire for 60
greater
years, ever since
deepness
his
to his
remarkable
voice. It's
disappearance
picking up
and
that lower
unexpected
range
return.
better.
The riches he had brought back from his travels
mic
had
is
now
also
become a
more
local
expensive.
legend,
This
and
is
it was
an
popularly
upgrade.
believed, whatever
Like
the old
a
folk might
direct
say,
upgrade.
that the hill at Bag End was full of tunnels stuffed with treasure. Okay, so hopefully that helped.
So again, it's not like this is a massive, like, do not use the NT1A. This is more like he's jumping from a $200 mic to a $400 mic. The microphone is just better. It fits his intended use better. It fits his space better. All of this stuff comes together. So it makes sense to me why he likes this microphone more than the Rode that he's using here. It captures a more full depth of his voice. It's intended to be used in the spaces that he's using them. Yeah, it's expensive, but what I'm saying is, like, I'm not looking at the SM7B here. I was asked what my thoughts on the Rode were, the Rode NT1A. So I came to this video because he does readings of it, and what I'm saying is the Rode is $200 US. The Shure is like $350, $400. The Shure is an upgrade over the NT1A because, at least to my ears and from what I'm seeing here, it seems to match up. It cuts out, it doesn't capture as much of the low frequency. The pop filterings, the shock mic for it, the shock mount for it seems like it's not designed that well. But I will agree, the Shure SM7B is... The price is jacked up because everybody was getting them. It's not... You can probably find $200 to $250 microphones for it. That will... Or $200 to $250 microphones that will be about equivalent to the sound that the Shure gives you. But what I'm saying is, for his use case and for his setup, like this room, the Shure is going to sound much better for him than the NT1A. So when it comes to microphones, it's not just like, what is this microphone? Is it good? Should I use this? There's a lot of factors that go into what type of microphone, because this isn't... Let's go back to our Shure SM7B, and there are other Shure microphones too. There's Sure, I'll just click on this again. So we're back here. This microphone is a condenser mic. This one is a dynamic mic. What I'm speaking to you right now in is a dynamic mic. The microphone that I had before is a condenser mic. Again, they are used for different things. He's noticing that this microphone is better for him because it's a dynamic mic. And if we look at the room that he's in and the treatment that he hasn't done, he basically cannot use the condenser without some of the issues he's talking about. That's what I'm going to say there. I need to use a dynamic mic because a condenser mic will pick up other people, so I can't boost it too high. I cannot use it. It's not within my use case. So yeah, Suki, very basic. You gotta know your use case, you gotta know your rooms. And like I said, the NT1A seems to cut off some lows that I personally don't like. For a female voice, as I said, female voice, it won't be as noticeable. For a male voice, I picked it up within 2 seconds of a guy singing on while playing the guitar. Like, it was immediately noticeable. So, I don't know. I'll see if I can drag my mother down here at some point to try talking into a microphone. With the EQ up. I can, as I said, or as I showed before, we can simulate what that cutting would probably look like. But I do not have a female voice to tell you why this sounds different than the other one or what it would sound like. So I can't really make that judgment for you. The pod mic came up before. I'm personally not a fan of the pod mic. But that's me. I did not look up the Procaster. I get confused with the Procaster too, because they have a Procaster board. So they have both a Procaster board and a Procaster mic. Okay, what's this guy got to say?
Research shows nostalgic.
Is he actually going to use the mic? This is a dynamic mic. So immediately it's going to fit my use case better than the NTA one that we just saw.
Before you buy the Rode Procaster microphone, watch this video all the way to the end. I've made about 400 videos with this mic. I've streamed a couple hundred hours with it. It's my primary.
But I can't hear you speaking because you
the
have
joints
that.
are all metal, so you're gonna have to grease them up occasionally.
I have a Procaster. I'm trying to
Plosives go through my mic. I never hear those P's popping through there. And this windscreen's relatively low cost, and as you can see right here, it's relatively low profile. So it's in a tie down.
I think the one thing that is really noticeable about this mic and how he's using it,
coming up at the 2-year
it seems
mark,
like
so
the focal point for speaking is a bit further away.
Buyers beware. That's the only weakness
than some other dynamic mics that I've seen.
So low.
Some of them get to be much closer to the microphone.
This allows you just to plug in XLR microphones.
But he's really not that close to
so
this
you can
mic.
get that signal into your computer.
Yeah, I
Nice
don't.
headphone jack right here. In real time without any processing versus processing on, so you can hear the impact if you're going to be paying hundreds of extra dollars potentially for this mixer.
This mic seems to be good with the
microphone,
plosives,
which is
like
what
right
a
away,
lot of
but I
people
don't know
do.
if he's EQing it, which is why we looked up our last mic with no EQ. I wanted to see how it sounded before EQ. Tommy has a Procaster.
Always great to introduce something new from Rode and to wave the Australian flag, because Rode microphones are entirely made in Australia at a place called Silverwater in New South Wales, just a little outside of Sydney. For those people who
I don't want to do a talk show. You don't need Elgato XLR. You can use anything to make these things sound better. I don't use EQ on mine. I mean, do you have any compression on yours?
Welcome to the channel, folks. My name's Shane. In today's video, we're going to see if we can internally shield the Rode Procaster to help combat the plosives. Now, recently on the channel, I compared this Rode Procaster up against the
So what I'm noticing about this voice right away
Shure SM7B. While
is the Rode here still
this
has
sounds
some
fantastic,
plosive
I actually
issues
prefer
with
the sound of the
P
Procaster, and they're far more affordable.
when I'm listening to
But
this.
they have that issue with plosives, whereas the Shure SMB doesn't. As you can see, they've got a really big windsock on the outside of the microphone, and internally the diaphragm's actually recessed quite a bit, so you don't have the
Doesn't have
same
as many
inherent
problems with
issues
the
you have
S.
with the plosives on the Procaster.
And it seems to be picking up his voice much more clearly all around with both the bottoms and the top. And again, this is a dynamic mic. You can use this in a more wide open room. Fine. Tommy, do you want me to break down your voice on stream using the Procaster? I can totally do that. You'll hate it though. Mr. Tommy uses it. Nah, sorry. Do you even have VODs up? Because I know. Oh no, this is intended for mature audiences. Oh, you have game audio up though. That's gonna make this a pain. Oh no, it's Nox. Everybody avoid Nox. On the walls? No, with the condenser mic, you have to treat your walls a little bit better. You have to have acoustic paneling and such, otherwise you'll get some of that echo. So the big problem here is Tommy's not talking as much as everybody else, so it's really hard to hear.
Oh boy.
No one told me my voice was quiet. Your voice isn't that quiet compared to the game. The problem is we just don't have a lot of talking.
Oh no! No, no, no!
Rude.
The f was that?
So we got...
Hey, Craft, how's it going?
Actually... I didn't like how it was balanced. You can turn up the mic probably a couple
Hey, Craft,
decibels
how's
and
it
it'll
going?
be better. Or turn down the... turn down the
Hey,
game audio.
Craft, how's it going?
So right away with this microphone, the first thing that I noticed is it picks up the S pretty hard when you're speaking.
Oh no! No, no, no!
The sound range seems to be still a little more skewed
fuck
towards
was
the
that?
top.
The fuck was that?
Oh yeah, they have glottal stops in the UK. We can't
Craft,
even use.
I don't want to blame you for that. Craft, I don't want to blame you for that, but
The problem with using Tommy's stream for this is
starting to consider
UK speaking, especially British speaking, tends to have fewer of the hard consonant sounds, so it's really hard to say how it would work for a more North American
Zed, thanks for the
North American style of speaking. I'm not rated family friendly. I usually just don't have stuffs. I don't know. It's really hard for me to take.
Oh, we were right next to a fucking bench as well. Can you see the blue icon bottom right? That's where I died.
So what I'm noticing right now is the actual
Taking very
the actual mic seems to be picking up everything that you'd want decently well. You'll need to do some work, especially with a more female voice, because a lot of this seems to be focused more on the higher ends if you were to use this mic.
Look at this speedrun strat. Look at this speedrun strat.
Oh, I thought I caught one, but you said this instead of this. Speedrun strat.
Alright, we need to keep a lookout for our... Oh my god. Mapping into a fucking hole or what?
See, Tommy doesn't like plosives.
No, you don't.
Oh, there we go.
No, you don't.
Ooh,
Oh.
so yeah, there's a little bit of work that could be used with that like hard T, that hard D sound. It's not really a whole lot there, and I haven't.
Just like try and make it.
Tommy doesn't like
Yeah.
using plosives, so it's really hard to say how well it's going to be with plosives. But what it sounds like is this mic sounds like it has a slightly higher register, so it's probably good. It would probably be good for the voice. This is still a dynamic mic. It's not picking up as much background noise. It doesn't have that like slight echo that you'd get from the NTA-1 using it in a larger room. Well, not echo. It's like an acoustic anomaly. It just sounds weird. The things that I've noticed right away with this mic is the S's,
Wasting his blood.
the T's. It sounds like it needs just a little bit of work to bring all of that in, which to be fair is like 2 minutes of work, and every microphone is going to need EQing and work done to it. Every single one. This microphone will be best if you're sitting and not moving around a whole lot, because you sort of have a certain range where you have the best audio levels, and if you move outside of that, microphone will drop
all of
off
my
a bit more.
redeems, although the only one I've really got is Get Big at the
Yeah.
moment. It doesn't
I mean,
work
it's
on
surprisingly
C's.
good. Like, they're surprisingly good, but once you're outside of it, you could hear a little bit more.
Zeb, can you
like
turn it
the
off?
the
please?
voice
It
doesn't.
should be off anyway.
It's not as clear, so sort of want to stay in one general location. And then we have the problem of UK people not using certain sounds as much, so I can't really say for sure. And then this microphone is also, like all of the other three that we're looking at, this is going to, yeah, I know Tommy's mad about, that does not look fine. That looks mad. Tommy's mad about the call out of UK people not using some syllables as often, but actually in some cases they have more syllables, more different ways to pronounce words than others, and you have to be careful about that. I mean, if you're not afraid of going Behringer, and Behringer's a pretty crap company, you can get an audio interface for like $30, $40. Yeah, right there. Currently on sale for like $40. It's not the best. It'll only do one microphone. You'll get some clip guarding, and you won't have a whole lot of control over the sound. But it is the basics. I don't know why all of these images are in Japanese, but basically you just have these three knobs. One controls stuff. Had trouble talking at some points the past two streams. I mean, I understand that. It is what it is. I mean, I'm more trying to listen to how the mic works. So yeah, we were talking about how acoustic panels are overpriced. If you don't want to spend money on an acoustic panel, $30, $40. I mean, if you're not afraid of using Behringer, Behringer has a history of stealing products from other companies, basically. So I know a few people who avoid them. But you can get an XLR interface for like $40. And I mean, the only big thing that you have to look out for most of these mics is you have to make sure it has phantom power for a 48 volt, because your microphones have a requirement for 48. I would recommend getting like 2 XLR cables because I have had at least on 3 different occasions. I get one and it just doesn't work. So, blah. Or it has that little bzz sound to it. It's really annoying. It is what it is. If you wanted to do a setup with multiple microphones, I would honestly recommend getting multiple of these, because if you don't get multiple and you get a 2-channel, what this will do is it'll send one to the left ear, one to the right, and then you have to figure out how that works on your computer. And you have to figure it all out then. It could be a bit of a pain because everything gets EQ'd together on a lot of stuff. And in that case, you're better off using a board than you are using an interface. What are they called? Is it a soundboard? No. It depends on the internet. Not all of them do that. Behringers do, sadly. Yeah, these are all cheap. So you're not getting multiple mics coming in. You're just getting the one. Stay away from the Elgato XLR if you're trying to do multiple mics, because the Elgato XLR literally locks out other XLR. It can only detect one at a time. And like I said, we're going with Amazon Basics choice of $3,000. Can confirm. Yep. So if you're starting off, this is probably the single greatest tool that you will have. XLR in, XLR out, a whole bunch of mess, and I doubt you'd be able to even figure out how to use this with your setup. But we're not here to talk about how to use it. We're here to talk about the actual equipment. There is one streamer I know of who probably could use it, but they also have 32 microphones and 16 cameras set up. And they do live band streams. That's the only one that I could think of that would probably be able to use it. Here, this one's got 16 channels. I used to have an 8-channel board, and I'm so sad because I lost a wire for it. I would love to get another one like this. For what? I don't know. I don't do music anymore, but I would still love to have it. So much work. You can get a small board for what? Like a couple hundred? You can get this one for like 140. It's not good. I immediately say if you were looking at this, you should probably just get this one. We're off the topic of boards. What's the point? Well, to be fair, the Rodecaster Pro 2. I was looking at this one, which is Rode's own little board. And you can see it's got 4 inputs for mics, 4 outputs for headsets, all that garbage. And I was going to try to set up something like this. But my goodness. Mostly because of the built-in board. What's the point if it's not good? I'm not saying they're not good. I'm saying they offer 2 inputs instead of 4. So if you were going to go for a board, I would not recommend going less than 4 no matter what. Where with the audio interface, with the cheap ones, I would actually recommend getting 2 1s over 1 2 because there are different downsides to the cheap ones. And by the way, these are literally, this is a board literally built for a 4-person. This is a 4-person podcasting board. These boards are great, but even if you have 2 inputs, it's ultra overkill. Yeah, for 2 inputs they are. I'm saying this is like the alternative. I would honestly, if you had 2 microphones that you always wanted up, I would say get 2 of the $40 things just so that you don't have to deal with the problem of, you get like 2 of these so that you don't have to deal with the problems of having to reroute everything from a single channel, and then just have one mute while the other's not mute, and just switch them with whatever you're doing. That would probably be the easiest way. Yo, I don't know any good shotgun mics that aren't $1,000. That's the real problem. Because my general thought was, if you're doing crafts, you'd want to be a bit more mobile. And this is what I'm talking about with like the Rode camera mounted mics. They're a lot more like shotgun mics. And I would be looking at something that would sit above that you could use to capture stuff, but it would capture a lot of stuff. So if you have to be a bit more mobile and you have the space, setting something like a shotgun mic up, if you know that things are going to be quiet with no sound, then it's probably better. But again, shotgun mics have a tendency to pick up everything. So, yeah. I don't know. Are there any other mics that we should look at? I mean, for your cheapest microphones, I wouldn't go cheaper than, and they had a sale on these a while ago. I wouldn't go cheaper than the Elgato Wave 1. The Wave 3 is $120 right now. The Wave 1 was on sale for a little while ago for $50. Although it doesn't look like it's really here anymore. And this is a USB mic. And these are also condenser. But these will also be more expensive because you're paying for the name Elgato. So in that case, these don't exist. It's a boom. It's a boom. Here you go. Here's your $40 mic. This one will... The Siren Mini is going to have a little bit of compression issues. You can get it in pink. That's how you know it's good. It's going to have a little bit of compression issues. It's going to compress the voice. So I personally wouldn't like it. But if you're on a tight budget, $50, it's a decent mic. Or you save up and spend twice as much money. And get something that's basically starter quality. Okay. What are we doing? We're putting the music back on. We went from grilled cheese and Jesus to looking up soundboards. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? Okay, I still have no clue what I want to stream today. Or any day. Bum, bum, ba, bum, bum. Okay. I found a way. I get to be annoying again. We went from sound to sound. How are we doing with sound? I don't know. Hopefully this makes the proper noises as we need. We can turn that down a little bit. Welcome to Musical Tetris. Who doesn't love Musical Tetris? We're gonna try expert mode. Why? Because I can, and because I hate myself. So every time we move something, we got music. And our goal is to clear 48 lines on this level. We are doing so garbo at the moment. If you're wondering, yes, I am recycling content. I recorded a video in this. That comes out, what, next month? Early next month. But who cares about that? We're playing Musical Tetris because it's uninstalled on my computer still because I didn't uninstall it. Is there a problem with that? I don't know. So we can still play? I mean, it's installed. There is multiplayer in this, but nobody plays the multiplayer from what I saw. We have recycled content. You're not gonna make a video and play again? I mean, I can make videos. I mean, the videos are more than just the game that I'm playing, which is important to me. But for a lot of the games that I made videos in, I probably will not play them on stream because honestly, a lot of them are not really conducive to stream content that I am aware of or that I do. They're better as like one-off things. We got music. I'm so bad at this game though, man. Everything's gonna get harder once we get to get a little bit further through, because we're playing on extreme, which is extremely difficult. Also, if I want to play multiplayer Tetris, I'll play Tetris 99. Dude, why can I just not get stuff that I want? There it is. We're still 3 lines out. There we go. We got all 3 of them. Ooh. Okay, so the real problem... I was not a big fan of the music in this game. That's my personal opinion with the music. A lot of it was just sort of meh, in my opinion. And now we sort of know why. But I am making mistakes everywhere right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad. We are everywhere. Tetris be hard. It's really hard to not make mistakes for no reason. I concur. We are so all over the place. Why did I put that there? Oh my goodness. We'll just drop that there. That goes here, this goes here, and we have a perfect spot for this T-block. I don't need speed level 9. I have this weird zone ability in this game that lets me like pause time for a short amount of time, and we might need it at some point. That'll have to do. Sounds useful. It sounds like cheating to me. Then again, I might need it after I do something like that. Kinda. That's okay, I'm really good at defeating myself, as we see. Here, we'll use it here, show off our superpowers. And then if we clear spaces, we can get more spaces eliminated. It's really meant to be used if you're really bad or really in a jam and really killed yourself. Which I am all of those. So, yes. But the music hurts my feelings. Like, there's some good music, but my goodness, stop it. It's Tetris. Give me the same, like, 4 Tetris songs. Oh, we screwed up again. Do I ever not screw up? No, right? We're gonna just drop that there, drop that there, drop that there. Okay, we'll slot stuff in position. We need all the help we can get because I need one more row. There we go. Did okay with that one, I think. There it is. Found it. don't know what this music is, but we're probably not gonna like it. We're on speed level 10, which is probably explaining why I'm already making mistakes everywhere. You see that? That was terrible. We're just gonna drop that over there so that we can, you know, start unmistaking our mistakes. No. Oh no, so close! I talked about unmistaking our mistakes, and then I mistaked my mistake. We're just gonna drop that there. Why? I don't know. I don't know, but we don't really have any music going on. Probably the best kind of music in this game. And we gained music. We have progressed far enough to deafen ourselves. They really know how to make games hard. I have never met a Tetris game where the goal, I felt like my goal was to just not advance. Because through advancing, we gain annoyance. Probably why this game didn't really kick off like every other Tetris game. It's not about doing new stuff. It's about just not annoying your player base. Yay! I didn't do that on purpose. I need to climb that. Oh well, we didn't climb it. We're just gonna throw some stuff into corners and hope it works. I don't know how that got there. We'll take it. Whatever, we need all the help we can get right now. I'm doing so awful. I thought we had a square, honestly. That'll help a little bit, I think. The real problem is that they give you this zone thing, this power up, and then the next thing they do is increase the speed off of your ability to clear using the zone. Oh, we're gonna time out. We're gonna line out on that one. So bad. I am awful at this game. What is this game? It's Tetris. But I'm bad at it. Okay, it's not really a but. It's Tetris. I am bad at it. Look at that, we're so good. We're eliminating everything. This is how Tetris is meant to be played. With superpowers. I'm gonna just drop this in the corner and climb. We're climbing corners. I didn't make that switch fast enough. Ah, crap. We're back to music library time. Okay, we just need to be better. Immediately made dumb mistakes. Remember when I said we needed to be better? I meant better than this. I think I somehow did worse this time than last. I just blocked my own next route. It's like the last thing that I wanted to do. We are so everywhere. It's too bad you can't pick music. Let's try this again. Ah, crap. We are all over the place at the moment. We are asking for trouble right now, because I am. I'm always asking for trouble. Ah, we didn't get there. I was really hoping that would get there. Okay, we seem to be doing something. I don't know what we're doing, but it exists. I just need to come back from my own craziness. Hey, we finally unlocked music. That took a while. We're all over the place at the moment. Woo! There we go. And there. I put that in the wrong spot, actually. Whatever. I don't understand how you're supposed to get these things all the way to the side when it's faster. Whatever, we have to... That was our worst run yet. My Tetris runs are god-awful. Okay, we are doing the stuff. Sure, let's just get rid of stuff. I don't care. We did so bad last run that we have nothing else going for us. Just eliminate everything that we have. Go, and now we have two of the same thing. Or different things. Oops. You know, I thought they were the same. They were not the same. That'll teach me to assume. Ouch. It feels bad when dropping a piece like that only gets rid of one spot. Yeah, crap. The music is here. That's a sign of our incoming defeat. No, it's upside down. Stop talking. During a stream, I can't validate what you're saying. It could be evil for all I know. It'd be really mean for a Tetris game to do, but they could do it. Okay, drop that there. We're gonna, I don't know what we're gonna do with this. We're just gonna drop it anywhere, I guess. Whoa. That felt like it should have come with a pause. That was not an action that felt good to me. Here we go. We're just gonna drop literally anything into all of these. Sure, that'll do. We are so all over the place. What was T-Bat? I am all over the place right now. I don't know what anything is. We're getting wrecked. I think we need to slow this down so that we stop making the same mistakes over and over and over again. We literally didn't get the clears that we needed from this, but you know. Look at that. We need 4 more total clears. Can we get 4 more total clears? Probably not with how we just did that. I got an achievement for 1,000 lines. Okay, we did it. My goodness, that was awful. I should feel bad. Ooh. Reasons I cannot play Tetris. And it only gets harder after that. Yo, I have a feeling that if I do this, I will find nobody to play with. But, you know, it's co-op. Oh, dude, I'm ready. I don't know who these guys are. I've never played co-op before, but my ping is not the best. My connection is 2 bars. Let's see how it goes. I'm so lost. What is the goal of this co-op? We're apparently building on the side. I mean, I'm fine with that, but I'm still gonna get rid of some pieces here and there. Other people are building much better than me. Why did you bully me, sir? I don't know. They bullied me. Soft drop. Oh, can I just not hard drop anything? That works for me, I guess. Double pop outs. I'm just gonna drop on my own spot so I'm not messing up their plans. Look at that. We're so good at this teamwork thing. I mean, not at all. I'm just gonna drop this on the side. Ah, well, I'm just gonna lift that up. Oh, we screwed each other over there. That was probably me. Okay, we're back. We're back to doing whatever we were doing before. Because we are not the best of teammates yet. Ow, he hit us with abilities. I still have some yellow in my level, in my section. It seems pretty nah. Ah. They're popping out all of our spots. I'm just gonna drop that there so that I can use this here, so I can use this here, so I can... We've been bumped up. We require good teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know why I'm getting the most lines here. I think it's because other people are building. We got some more pop outs. Not really anything I can do about pop outs. Ah, crap. What did I do this time? I'm just gonna drop that there. Hope we don't get in the way. I don't have anywhere to go with this. Man, we are not looking great. Look at this. Ouch. I think we might win here. I completed phase 1 of 3. We have 2 more phases to go. Ah, crap. I was hoping that would be the end of it, but no, we still have to continue. Can we stop moving? Stop moving my screen! Laser. That didn't do anything. Oh, they bumped us up. That's very rude of them. Mostly because that wasn't where I was building my lines. More laser. Who's going? Come on. I just have this giant hole over here, and then he has a giant hole on his side. Come on. No! Do not. Why? We couldn't even get something in there to... Oh. Oh, that was so close. We gotta look at what each other are doing, guys. We can't just do our... Oh, it's raining pieces. Raining blocks from a lacerated sky. Ooh. We need to fix that right now. Diagonal laser, that hurts until right now. Yellow's almost dead. Is there a way to help him? Okay, we need to revive. Okay, we got him back. Just in time. If he's even back. He could have DC'd for all I know. Especially since there's only 2 of us. Do not block my zones. Whew. We're gonna drop in there. Dude, I didn't want to go there. I didn't want to go there. Is he back to being able to be revived? I don't even know. He's got to tap the button to revive. I dropped my cap again. Yellow cleared 7 lines. Ah, crap. I've got a floating... I have floating rows. I don't know how I'm supposed to overcome this. We just have to eliminate all of our pieces, right? What is giant? I mean, I could just save that until we have a mostly empty board, right? And that's what I did. We're having some trouble here. Okay, I can return the hard dropping. So the teamwork element of this is interesting, but I feel like I'm about to get wrecked. I feel like this is the only thing to do. We're saving that giant. We are in so much trouble at the moment. He's dead again? No, up my side, my side. Oh, it wasn't the worst, but we're still here. My board is very red and blue. Here you go. We'll get a bunch of people on to cooperative Tetris. I think that's every future stream now. Just us and some random people doing cooperative Tetris. Every future stream. Whatever. Got garbage. Look at this. Everything we have is garbage. We lost our blue player this time. Guys, stop deading. Oh my god, we got through that somehow. I have to clear a little bit more. I think that'll help. There we go. Now we can set that up. Set up soft drop to fail. Why did I put that there? Great. We are not going to get a good run. Can I drop this here or no? Yeah, he can fit too much over there, so I'm just gonna drop that on that side. Turn it. We just need straight blocks now. We got like nothing off of that. Wow. Co-op Tetris is hard. Did all of that, you couldn't even help me get something that I can place down. Send help. Send help. Wow, we're gonna need this spot. We got giant pieces, we've got everything in here. Stop raining. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. Just gonna drop that there so that we can start trying to build out. What is it now? There we go. We died out against the Taurus. Oh, we died on the final stage. I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like we contributed the most. I feel like we might have done a little bit more work than the other guys there. Let's try one more. We have a 415 rating. There's no way we get the same two people again. We got Scary Terry. I'm ready. Let's try to get a third person in here. So how we doing while we're waiting? I'm just browsing the internet. Browsing the internet, seeing what we like and do not like today. Stardew Valley is on sale for 50% off for 24 hours. It's the lowest price it's ever been on, well, the Nintendo Switch store. Melting? Why are you melting? Is that hot? Oh no. One of the words I had to teach was freezing. Freezing. It's warming in my house. Ouch. Ouch. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's emoting in some way. The host has left the session. You guys saw it. We're so bad at this game. Now I'm the host. We got one game and now I'm like, I need to like force other people to download this game. To be fair, if you have Game Pass, it's on there, but it's not worth the money to pick it up on its own. It's like a $25, $30 game. Let's be fair, it's Tetris. Or like, it's Tetris with bad music. You can get Tetris with bad music anywhere. 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 Bum bum ba da bum 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 ba da da dum bum ba dum. Uh-oh. We have 3. We have 2 from the USA and 1 from Enelde, which I think is Netherlands, but I wouldn't know because I don't know my Eneldes. Okay, we need to beat these. Okay, not the overall best start, but you know, we'll take it. For now. Oh, I do not like being all the way on the left because I sit all the way on the right when I'm streaming. It's like I'm... Do not pop in there. That spot was not reserved for you. Okay, we're a little upside down there. It's probably gonna be fine. It rained. Dude, we're being bullies. Boom, 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 boom. Uh-oh. Ouch. Okay. Oh, turn it. Put it in the middle. Good. First round, we're like all working on our own. Nobody's getting a straight line piece though, which sort of sucks. I'm just gonna drop that over there. Let him place one on his own territory. Just flatten it. Cool. I don't think anybody has the next piece that we want for that. Oh, I don't have that one. Ouch, I wanted him to place it on the left. Okay. We co-opted our way through that co-op. Is co-opt a verb now? Actually, it was always a verb, wasn't it? It just didn't mean what I thought it meant. Stop. Actually, that's not a bad pop out for me, I don't think. I've seen worse. They bumped us up. Let's just start. Uh-oh. Why did I do that? Oh, we got 2 lines already. Okay, where do we want to go? I see here. I'll just drop that there. It'll really bring that up. Yo, that works. Flip that. Oh my goodness, we're co-oping so hard right now. place it. Oh, almost. We almost got it. We were co-oping so hard right there. Everything exploded. On to stage 2. I am not helping the most now. That was bad. But we do what we must because we can. That was weird. Okay, we're on to whatever we're doing right now. Oh, I did a dumb. That worked somehow. I don't think we're getting anything else out of this. Please do not give me floating red dot in the middle of my screen. Okay, thank you, game. We got such a good team. We are co-oping so hard. Until that moment. That moment right there is where we stopped co-oping so hard. I've been lasered. It affected everything. Bump up. Oh, it's awful. Ah, crap. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, there's nowhere to put that. Yeah, he's like a line piece from completing that. It'll be fine. There's no way he blocks himself in immediately, right? Oh, that... I have an empty board all of a sudden. He did block himself in, but we got through stage 2. We did get through stage 2, guys. My contribution went up to 47% this time. So we're helping a little bit. As we all know, there's nothing worse than just not helping. Ooh. Whew. We need to stack up this left-hand side, guys. Guys. We need help. Okay, well, that wasn't a bad attack. Feels almost like we're working together. But who would work together in Tetris? Ah, it's raining on my parade. Whew, I thought we were in trouble. Okay, we are in trouble, but I thought we were in trouble too. Whew. I legitimately do not know where to put that. Dude, I am in so much trouble. I'm just gonna... fill in everything. Oh, you're all over the place at the moment. Just drop it anywhere, dude. I don't care. Haha. That's really what we wanted to do, was make a mess of that. Whatever. We tried to help clear stuff. We got through. Was that stage 3 of 3? And I think our middle player is now CPU from what I saw. Oh, Nopon beat us. Whew. Are we doing the next area? I guess we're doing the next area, guys. We're going against a giant crab. What does unstable mean? Oh, they don't explode completely. And now we can't use our held item. Oh, I screwed up bad. Why am I so everywhere? Why did I do that? If I just held that item, we would have been fine. Ooh, there we go. We had a little bit there. Oh no, it's all a mess. We're all over the place at the moment. Send help, we're unstable. All of our unstable blocks are going together. We have no held items anymore. Come on, come on, come on. You're not doing the best at the moment. I think I messed him up. Sorry, dude. Okay, we're all 3 high. Darn it. I wanted to get one more attack in there. Didn't work. Didn't work. Okay, we're 1 down. Ooh. There we go. Can we not? Oh, the moving is messing with my brain. I just want it to stay still. This is going in a direction. Oh, I was 1 away. Congrats on me for realizing that I had a T-spin opportunity. Got him. However, we're a little far up after that. Feel like we're in danger. We're always in danger, but I feel like we're in danger now. They got rid of my hold as I was about to use it. I see how this works. Okay, we have a build coming. Okay. crap. I'm just gonna drop that over there. Drop this one over here. Stupid AI. Come on. Oh, we can get it. It's too bad. It's too bad. I thought we had a chance. Oh, he's dead. How many more we got? How many more do we got, guys? One more. Well, let's just do this. Oof, there we go. Now we're mostly reset. Guys, it's fast. With a no-hold item. Somebody doesn't like me. Ah, crap. I'm just gonna throw that down. Okay, we can get that one off. That's probably fine. Only a little bit of my tower remains from when we built that tower. So we're definitely doing something better than before, I think. Fast. I'm playing faster than this, and then it says it's fast, and that's when it becomes fast. It feels like it's not fast because the game says it's fast. It's fast because my brain is saying, hey, now it's fast. You can screw up. It's like it's easier for you to screw up. Careful. Be careful. You can screw up now. Everything's fast. Okay, there we go. I think that's everything for that. Boom! Another one bites to dust. I think we have to survive a little bit longer, though. I don't think we did a bad job of making them. I think we're just doing a bad job of not being crazy right now. I mean, look at me. It all seems so insane. Twist really screwed me up there. Okay, there we go. My hope is that red does something well here so that we're not gonna die before the next one, but crap. Okay, we got it. I don't know how to do this. I'm just gonna throw that on my side, really mess things up for us. Darn it. I was gonna go do some interesting stuff, but it looks like I contributed very little. But I cleared 183 lines, so I guess that was something. And with that, that was 4 hours of doing some sort of stream, I guess. Well, just shy of 4 hours. It's not too bad. We got over 1,000 SR. Look at that. We can be a Sargant. So I guess we're done for the day. Thank you for watching, and I don't know, we got YouTube, we got Discord. And we have our socials. So those are all the places that I hang out. Have fun. in so long. Hopefully the next time we stream it won't be Tetris.